Staging mode allows you to set a lighting look in the augmented model and then decide whether or not to commit that look to live output. We can also use this powerful feature in Blind. For this video, we are in Century Theater, inside ETC's Middleton headquarters. We have set up a few representational objects to mimic our model. The circle taped on the floor represents the model's turntable, and the road cases are mimicking the downstage crates that the singer stands on. Our augmented model is larger than our physical space today, but it should give you a good idea of how the model in the software can interact with your real space. Let's start programming. Let's go ahead and get back into live. And I've adjusted my camera already. Feel free to adjust yours to get where you can see the front of the stage here nicely. Your bookmark 1 might be just fine. For this section, I'm going to go ahead and change a few of my quality settings. Now, I am using a gaming laptop here, so your results may vary based on your hardware. But for today, I want to move my quality up to ultra, my lighting to realistic, and then I'm going to drop my ambient light level down to low, so it looks a little more true to life here. Okay, so in live, to enter staging mode, go ahead and press your stage key right next to your blind button. You'll notice that on the command line, it now says staging mode, indicating that we are in that mode, and our stage key has lit up solid red. Let's go ahead and turn on 101 through 105 to full. And because we're in staging mode, these lights are only going to be on in our model. You'll notice that nothing in Century Theater here has turned on. In our live display, you'll see that their intensity is in an orange color. That indicates that those values are in the staging buffer and are not actually on stage yet. In my augmented window, I can go ahead and click to focus. I can move those around. Let's look at those over there. And I'm going to open a color picker and make those magenta. There we go. And again, nothing has happened on my stage yet. If I decide I don't like these changes, I can go ahead and just clear staging mode and nothing will have been changed on my stage. To do that, I can hit stage twice and my command line will say clear staging mode. I can also press stage enter if you prefer. And now we are back to our blackout and our visualizer once again matches our stage. All right, for our next example, let's go ahead and go into queue 102. Here in the room, we don't have every light that's in the model, but we do have a handful of movers to show you what's going on in real life. All right, so let's look at another example. Let's go ahead and enter staging mode again. We'll hit our stage key. And this time, I'm going to grab only 102 and 104. Select those. I'm going to focus those on our singer. So I'm going to click on the box. And my Z height has been remembered from before. If yours isn't there, remember you can hold your left mouse button and adjust with the wheel up or down. I also need to zoom those out just a little bit. And I'm going to make those an amber color. Now notice that nothing has been changing in our room. This is all only in the viz because we are in staging mode. If I do want to commit these changes to live, I can do it based on selection. So I can do one of these fixtures at a time or I can do them all at once. For now, let's look at doing one fixture. So I'm going to say 102, copy to, enter. And we'll see Mr. Gonsman up there representing our model. And notice that it's snapped on there. So copy to enter is going to move data from the augmented model into reality immediately because we didn't specify a time. We can also use sneak with this syntax. So I'm going to clear my command line and say copy to sneak 3. Before I press enter, I will draw your attention to the live table display. So channel 102, which we've already moved over, is now red manual data because it is live on stage and it's manual data, which we'll need to do something with. We can sneak it out, we can save it, or anything else we can do with manual data. 104 is in orange, so it is still in the staging buffer. When I press enter, over a time of 3, which I specified on the command line, the remainder of what's in the buffer is going to move over onto my stage and become manual data. We're done with staging mode now, so I'm going to head and clear it out by hitting stage twice. And now I'm going to go ahead and update this queue. I like those changes. So a simple update enter will convert that red manual data into queue data there.